krumm und schiefen unverbesserlich. Du willst kein mehr Respekt von mir.
Now, I don't know what that was on my forehead, but I got it off now. It's kind of lit. The holidays. They come every year and almost every month. You got New Year's Day, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Independence Day, Hanukkah, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and of course Christmas. You even got holidays that were invented by the media. You got Martin Luther King Day, Groundhog Day, President's Day, Earth Day, Professional Day, Mother's Day, Veterans Day, Memorial Day, Father's Day, and the list goes on. Back when I was younger, I'm saying like 5 or 6, I always wondered, what exactly is the point of a holiday? Before I go further, let's talk about exactly what a holiday is. A holiday is a day of celebration. We're not talking about birthdays. It's a day of festivities or recreations that people participate in yearly. And an interesting thing is, when you take out holy, replace the I with a Y, and pronounce the O to make it holy, there you go. So according to that, holidays must be based off religion. Well, most. Holy day, basically. It's a day where people take breaks to have fun. So that means the synonym for holiday would be vacation. Well, let's take a little vacation now. Psych! Oh! How do you feel? Just kidding. You get a lot of good things out of a holiday, but sometimes you get bad things. And that's exactly what I'm about to talk about. The good things and the bad things about the holidays. New Year's Day, January 1st, the first day of the year. Usually you have parties on the night of New Year's Eve to bring in the new year the next day. Everyone's partying, having a blast, woohoo, whatever. Next thing you know, someone has passed out on the floor, and they wait for the big old countdown to the next year. Your typical New Year party. And let's not forget one of the biggest factors of this holiday, which could be summed up in 3 words. New Year's resolutions. I'm sure everyone's made a list last year and for next year, 2013. And if you're watching this in 2013, tell me about your resolution in the comments. Yeah, y'all most likely won't do that anyways. The worst thing about New Year's resolutions is that when someone makes one, most likely they don't follow them. They make this big old list of resolutions, and for what? To just leave and not do anything with it? It's a waste of time, and ink, and lead, and paper, and especially a waste of space in the notes section of your cell phone. Well, my New Year's resolution is to get slim, which I don't think is going to happen because, yeah. Valentine's Day, February 14th, the holiday of the Cupids. It's the day where people express the love for each other through cards, candy, bubble baths, condoms. Ooh. I've not ever had a legit Valentine. Most of them were taken, some of them denied me, the rest just played me. But that was all before I became scheme-free. But this isn't about me. Wow, I just rhymed. But I'm not cool. Most of y'all will exchange and engage in romance, while others... That has got to be the worst part of Valentine's Day, to be left out. Sucks. Everyone's saying they care about you and they love you, but you're not feeling it, so now you're led to believe that what they're telling you is a lie. You would even look like the type to get girls or boys, but somehow you don't. I don't understand. Maybe that should tell you something, like maybe they don't deserve you. Maybe you don't even need a Valentine. Just maybe you can be your own. Just maybe. St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, the Feast of St. Patrick. Everyone wears green to represent the shamrock, which represented the Holy Trinity. Most people celebrate with alcohol because the Irish originally celebrated with it, and the whole idea of the holiday originated from the Irish. Apparently, people believe that there's leprechauns with pots of gold going to come out, and that they're so lucky with a lucky green thumb. Well, good luck with that. Other than people getting drunk everywhere, I'd say there's not really anything bad about this holiday, so... Independence Day, July 4th, the 4th of July. This holiday is the national holiday of the United States when it signed the Declaration of Independence back in 1776, declaring independence from Great Britain. I don't know about y'all, but on this day, I celebrate with fireworks, even though I ain't get to celebrate this year. You get the fireworks, the concerts, the baseball games, the barbecues, but what would Independence Day be like without that? That's gotta be one of the worst things, to not be able to celebrate it. You know when you want to go see the fireworks, but then you don't get to because you had to go do something or they were canceled due to weather conditions like this year? I can't stand that. And then you have to go watch it on TV, which is pretty boring. I can't believe I actually found that interesting when I was younger. Now that I think of it, I should slap myself. But I'm not going to. Easter, the resurrection of Jesus, the first Sunday of April, which varies. This holiday, as I mentioned, celebrates the resurrection of Jesus Christ after the 3rd day after being crucified at Calvary, as said in the New Testament. I'm pretty sure everyone reads their Bible, but there's one thing I have not ever understood. If we're celebrating the resurrection of Jesus, Where did the eggs come from? How does this relate to resurrection? You know, where did the bunny come from? Now that I think about it, none of this makes sense. But yet, at the same time, it does make sense. Don't ask how, it just does. I mean, think about it. They go together so well. Easter, bunny, eggs, everyone's happy. Going on egg hunts, eating candy from the Easter baskets, the little plastic eggs, the big old chocolate bunnies. Everyone's loving life. I'm loving life. We all win. But the most important part is church service. Amen. I wouldn't say there's anything bad about Easter unless you count the coincidentally relevant existence of the Easter bunny and the eggs. Hanukkah, the holiday which I'm not really that familiar with. All I know is that you light candles and you play dreidel. You know that four-sided toy where it's got the symbols on the side? Yeah. I'm not even sure of the date. People say it goes from December 8th to the 16th. What kind of holiday is that? And it's gotta be Jewish. It even sounds Jewish. Since I don't know the main details of this holiday, and since I don't celebrate it, I wouldn't say there's anything bad about it, because I wouldn't know. And even though it's irrelevant to me, I still submit it as official. Halloween, October 31st, what most people call the devil's holiday. The word Halloween was first used in the 16th century up to now. And to celebrate it, you have your typical events such as trick-or-treating, bobbing for apples, costume parties, and all that good stuff. And speaking of trick-or-treating, I remember the last time I went, some guy thought I was 34 years old. I can't risk that now. I'm too old for it anyways. Trick-or-treating was basically the only way I celebrated Halloween. I wouldn't go do other things like spend my night watching horror movies. I don't even like horror movies. And the worst part about Halloween is not having any candy. That would suck. Thanksgiving, November 22nd, the day we give thanks. It's celebrated on the second Monday of October in Canada and the fourth Thursday of November here in the United States. On this holiday, we say what we're thankful for and we send out prayers to everyone and especially those who need them. And the most common way we would celebrate it is with food. I'm not even going to tell y'all what kind because y'all already know, plus it varies. So, normally, we should be thankful every day we wake up, but we choose to express it on Thanksgiving. Out of the whole year, we choose this day. And the worst part about Thanksgiving is not being thankful. That's the whole point of it, to be thankful. If you're not thankful, you're not celebrating. Straight like that. You may be feasting, but you're not celebrating. Christmas, December 25th, the day which is believed to be the birthday of Jesus. The traditional way of celebrating is that you go to sleep on Christmas Eve and wake up in the morning to open up a buttload of presents. If you're a kid. It seems like the older you get, the less presents you get. And I'm pretty sure people around my age know exactly how that feels. It was originally celebrated on January 6th, and as of today, it is still celebrated in Armenia. Last year, I didn't even go to sleep on Christmas Eve. My cousins woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Day because they wanted me to see them open their gifts. I know my partner in Duo Productions, Jordan, remembers this. I didn't have any gifts. I had to go home and get mine. I didn't really have any then. I don't even remember what I got. You know what? I don't even remember getting anything. What the heck? It's like, how can I forget something that I never knew? Oh, where's my head at? I remember. Stewie Griffin pajamas. But I know it's something else that I can't quite remember right now. And honestly, I don't really go with the whole naughty or nice thing because I don't believe in Santa. I just know that he exists. I just don't have faith that he actually lives and goes through chimneys and gives you presents and says ho 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 and yeah. I don't believe that. I remember when I was younger, I left cookies under the Christmas tree one night. I left 5 of them, chocolate chip Toll House brand. I was waiting for Santa to get in the next morning. I had a chimney when I was younger too. I come home the next morning, they were still there. So I ate them, and they were good. And until that day, I no longer believed in Santa as a real person. Idiot. The worst part about Christmas? I don't know, but I'll tell you about the best part. It's having a fake tree you can build over and over again for many years to come. Well, there you go. The pros and cons of the holidays. Leave a comment down below and tell me, what was the best part of your holidays and what was the worst part, if you even have any? Yo, but for real, I don't know why I tell y'all to leave a comment and then y'all don't. It's like you totally disregarded what I said in my own video, like a bunch of no good, slimy, rotten motherfuckers.